Krossfire with Shan and Junsern.
As a consumer, so far, have you experienced what is the best customer service?
The fast ones, the ones that just like pop, done. Those are the best ones.
And at certain places, right, I realized it's like a very natural thing. Like Filipinos, they are quite pleasant people at times. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're very good in the service industry. Not to stereotype, but yeah. I love stereotyping.
But certain places, I have to say that they have really, really good customer service. Even when sometimes someone scream at them, they were just like, they actually handle the whole situation well. If not mistaken, it was a telco company. Back then, they were very patient. They were very nice. And I really wonder, how did they actually, everyone would call them every day, the call center. And they actually hold their cool. And then after that, they just settle the problem without losing
actually
it.
It works well with some credit card companies as well, some of the customer service. But I had one customer service for credit card, which I'm not going to mention, which was so awful. I called like more than 15 times trying to explain the same problem, and it keeps coming back to me. Yeah. But I think best service I've ever had, if I can remember, it was in a diner in US, where this lady, we arrived there really late at night. We were really tired and we were really hungry. But somehow she made our day. She was so cheerful. She was so polite. And, we were like just going through the menu, which was quite thick, and we were taking our time and all that. And yet she was like so helpful, and she was just entertaining. Like, there was 4 of us at that time. And she was just entertaining us very well. And then she started singing. And I was like, she's just like this diner person. And then it's like, I don't know, because it was really late. No, it was really late at night. And it was like, we were really, really tired, and I was quite jet lagged. And she was so good that we were so happy. So my uncle gave her a really good tip. So it's like, I don't know, but she had the best service, and the food came really fast, and it's exactly what we ordered, and it was good. I think the food probably was good as an average good, but the person who served us made it better. Like, she made the whole experience so much more better.
That's the whole purpose of customer service.
Good so it's really happy.
Certain places, right? I would say certain food stalls in Malaysia, their food is really good, but the service is very bad.
Yeah.
I would rather go to the one that's not so good, but the service is better.
Somehow for Malaysian, talking about food, right?
Yeah.
You realize Char Kway Teow guys are really grumpy.
Oh yes.
They're super grumpy.
They will be like, you want to eat, you don't eat, go away.
Yeah. Then if you order one thing less, and they'll be like, I don't do it.
But really, I have never had that experience with.
Oh yeah, you need to come with me. I'll bring you. Come with me, I'll bring you.
Where?
That's a legendary one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. that we always go to.
Okay.
So, but yeah, you can come and try it with me.
I bet you if I come with you, nothing will happen.
No, I bet you even I lost it once.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then definitely come.
Yeah.
Aiyo. But there are certain places, I don't know why, but there is a certain banana leaf restaurant. Double standard, Really double standard sometimes.
This is why they double charge, right?
Not double charge. Double standard as in the servicing.
The service can vary based on how you look, who you are.
Yeah.
I thought they like foreigners, right?
They like foreigners.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the only one where you order something from a waiter, the waiter will tell the other waiter to do it.
Yeah, that's so weird, right?
Yeah. Then they don't want to do it, they're just walking around.
Actually, you know what? This double standard thing happens in a lot of clothing shops as well.
Yeah.
A lot of boutiques. You go in casual and you're Asian looking and nobody bothers about what you're getting. But walks in someone else who's dressed worse than you. But because it's a foreigner, suddenly everyone's all serving them and being nice and all that. Sometimes just to buy something, I never see anybody around me at all. And then at the end of the day, the ones who actually buy are the locals.
Yep.
Because we're the ones purchasing most of the items, and yet they can't be bothered to look at us.
That's the whole Western supremacy thing. Right?
Yeah, that's
No, we all someone still colonized mentality. Yeah.
Yep. I have to agree with that.
Or white man here.
And who usually never buy anything.
Yeah.
At all.
And make a lot
just
of
browse
demand
through.
and talk and this.
They will ask 101 things and they'll buy.
Even when you go clubbing or whatever, Indian fellas go there, order 5 bottles. Okay, you sit in the corner there. White guy buys 2 bottles of beer.
Yeah, he buys beers and walks around.
Would you like the big VIP table?
Oh my gosh. That's so sad though, because it's in our own country.
No, people are, like I said, people are severely unevolved, and there's colonial mentality is still there. So this is the result, lah. You think they're going to spend big, but they're actually cheapskates.
Agreed.
Because if they were really rich, they'd be in Ibiza, in Hawaii,
Yeah,
in
that's
Las
true.
Vegas, and not in Sungai Mati, Johor.
Is there such a place?
Yes, I've driven past it. I've always wanted to go there 'cause I think the Blair Witch lives there. In Sungai Mati.
I don't even know where Sungai Mati is.
It's in Johor somewhere. That's all I remember. Sungai Mati and then nothing there. Just empty. Just trees and plants but no animals, nothing. So I was like, okay, one place to visit.
What about you? Any pleasant experience?
Pleasant. I think so far it's not food related lah. So this is something very different. It's this guy who does pest control.
Oh God, I have one story for that too. That is so terrible. Okay, please carry on first.
Wait, you hear the
Yeah,
story
at
first.
least mine was very pleasant. Like, he's like the guy who he contacted me 3 months in advance. Every day trying to boss, can I come to your place, do pest control for you? Or he followed up with me for 3 months. Then
Wow.
finally I told him to come over. He came I told him to come on. I talked to him on Monday. I told him, can you come tomorrow? Tomorrow he set the appointment. He came. He was exactly on time
Wow.
at 10 a.m. He was there. I was late. I was like, shit.
I would want to hire this kind of
I need to
people,
get the contacts from you when I fire my current one.
He's surprised. He's really, really good. And the best part is, after he did the service, 2 days later, he's like, boss, apa macam ibu tempat? I was like, oh my God, this guy.
He actually called up, not
He
bad.
called, he
You
WhatsApp
actually had a
me.
follow-up lah.
Yeah.
He followed up with me. Then I said, more staff came out. So they said like, oh, Tapa, I will do it better. I think because this is the first time you're doing it, so take on. I was like, what he does care so much. Then I was like, even though if he's not good, so I'm like, screw it lah, I'm just taking him lah.
Either that or he really, really hates the vermin. lah. I really want to exterminate them.
I thought no, you see now I got confused. Like, he's okay. I'm just hiring. I'll just come back again lah. It's okay. I'll just pay for the extra. It's okay.
I really need the details of that one because I have an opposite experience. It's like
Why
my
did he
pest
come and
control.
throw rats in your house?
Oh God.
Play stuff inside.
So ours, right? We signed a 5-year contract. Okay.
With a roach guy?
Yeah. that's
Okay,
so cool.
it's a 5-year contract.
Okay.
So technically in the contract, they're supposed to come every 6 months.
Okay.
They will call you before they come and they'll arrange the scheduling and all. Okay. We never hear from them after the first one. Okay. And then we realized it's going to be 6 months. So, okay, let's call them. And when you call them, constantly changing appointment is one thing. Okay. Second thing is I actually take half day off from the work. I have to take off or I have to take leave on that day to wait for them to come because it's odd hours. Apparently, sometimes they say they don't do weekends and then suddenly they show up in the weekend. So then after that, all right, okay. And then on the worst part is twice I took leave and twice they never showed up, nor did they bother to call me. And there was an appointment at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something like that, 9:30 around there. I waited for 2 hours knowing that they are fashionably late at all times. So I gave it 2 hours and then I called them. I called the center. The center has no idea where the guy is and nor do they know that anybody's coming to my place. And then another half an hour they call me back and say, oh, the guy's lorry, van, whatever it is, broke down. I said, so when were
That's
you
always
going to
the
call
same
me?
excuse, huh?
Yeah, it always breaks down.
Yes.
And they always seem to bypass my house because apparently they do KL but not KL. And then and then on top of that, okay, after that, the next experience was we realized it's 1 year. And again, no one has called us. Again, we call and I go through the same thing of making appointments, being cancelled. Not even cancelled by me.
By
And
them.
I'm the one who's actually taking leave to try to schedule.
That's the worst actually.
Yeah. Then the next one, the third one, I lost it. I completely lost it. I told the lady, I said that I want a refund. You guys, you don't even do anything on the contract. Basically, you took my money and you expect to do it once in 5 years and keep my money. And you're not servicing me as you said so nicely the first time. And then I said, and then suddenly there was an opening on Saturday morning. And they actually arrived on Saturday morning early. And that's the first time that they have ever done that. And then I was like, oh my God, this is like so bad. And I was like, I'm just waiting for the contract to end. And I'm definitely not going to use them. I told them I will never recommend you. And if you ever want a review for me, I don't think you should ever ask for me. Because I'll give you like a really wonderful review.
Well, they're like, oh, we better come back to her. Wonderful review, yes.
Yes, like in
Yeah, I mean,
inverted.
in this day and age, right, where we have social media,
Yeah,
it's quite easy to get a bad rap.
yeah.
And this is like really bad, actually, I would
And
say.
each time they ask me for my phone number, that's only two. That's me, that's my husband. You can call either one of us, dude. It's like seriously, and don't say that we don't answer the phone. We have to answer our phone in our line of work. Like we have to, it's an emergency.
Yep.
So it's like, you can't even give that. The best part is there's no even history of missed calls. which is like in every phone right now today. I don't know whose phone doesn't have it.
I do.
Yeah.
We had him on the show a few weeks ago.
So it's like, and they keep coming up with excuses, and I'm wasting my days off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting in the house doing like nothing, just waiting. That's how much I want it done. And then, oh, the best part is, like, we had a rat infestation at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So I told the guy, and the guy was like, oh, if you have this next time, you have to make a special request, and then we'll bring the medication. So I'm telling this lady on the phone on my next appointment that, you have to go and tell this guy that I need this rat medicine thing. And then she goes like, oh, you don't even have to inform us. The guy will always come with it. I say that's rubbish.
Lucky you didn't show up with a snake lah.
Problem solved.
Problem
Oh my
solved.
gosh. And this lady is saying me, oh, really? Do we have to inform them? We never knew we had to inform them anything.
Wow.
Aiyo.
Like, it's like there's no communication for the center, who's the same two people. I seem to always hear the same voice.
From what I hear is there's no communication within anything.
Anything.
The left hand don't know what the right hand's doing.
Yeah. And then the second appointment was 3 hours late.
Mm-hmm.
Third appointment never showed up again.
My God.
Actually, the no show is about 80% now. Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm just like waiting for the contract to end, and I'm making sure that they actually come every 6 months now. Now we are putting it on a calendar and timer.
You can get Idles one now.
It's
I'll
like
give you
extra.
one.
That's why I really need one.
Yeah.
Well, my contract's in like another 2 more years though.
I
Crap.
think they just like, can you not stop calling me? It's okay with your follow-ups.
Yeah, actually, that's another thing that I can't really take when they follow up too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like a one-time follow-up is okay, but that constant calling and I don't know.
It's called what? Build relation with you.
Yeah, I know. But
But
then,
in terms of like rat infestation or cockroach infestation, I would like a follow up every so often.
Yeah, because it's every 1
yeah,
month.
I would
You have
like
do it
to
every
because
month.
then I can tell you what's happening.
Yeah, but like in Idol's case, when they call you up and make sure all them dead, they're like, yeah. They're like, cool. Okay. No more squeaking at night. No more squeaking at night. Unless the guy goes overboard.
Yeah.
Are you sure there's no snakes eating on the rats? Okay, sir, I need to go now.
my termite guys, they were even better. They would call us up. Hey, you just hit the wood and see you hear. You got the sound or not? Because he actually taught us what to hear.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you want to
then-
come check my house too?
No, you can actually hear. It's actually a bit hollow, so
Is
you can
it?
hear. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Then
think
he
some
was like,
parts of my house are
everything
hollow.
okay? Okay. Then he said, okay, I know you come. No need lah.
Did he show up with a pangolin to eat all the rats?
But whatever it is, you kind of need it every 6 months, right? I think.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
called us up.
Yeah. See, everyone else calls up.
But I think certain
Mine
months
is
they will
more
just
work on
appear.
my
lah.
side.
Yeah.
Certain months they just appear. It's like, hello, auntie. I call my mom lah. Then mom was like,
Of course, she had to call you.
What did I
Call
tell
you auntie. It'll be very weird. Hello, auntie.
I had long hair that time. I had that.
Hey. What's
But-
this auntie?
Yeah. But for me, right, I mean, what happened is that, we always complain about service and we usually rarely compliment. One fine day, actually, I was in this restaurant with my wife and there was this guy that served us. So what happened was that we actually liked his service. And out of the blue, I told my wife, I said, let's do something nice today lah. Let's just make someone's day lah.
So what did you do? Like leave like a massive tip?
No, what I did was, when he came to our table, he
brought
asked us,
back the-
how was everything? Everything's all right? How's your meal? I was like, okay, everything is nice. Can you call your manager? Then he got that fear in his face. Like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? And he's not local. He's a
Yeah.
foreigner.
Yeah.
So you can see that shock in his face. And what happened was the manager came. He didn't follow the manager. He was standing at the other side. You can see that worried look in his face. Then his manager came. He said, is there anything wrong? Then I said, actually, I want to compliment him for his good service.
Oh, that's nice.
Then the manager was like, "Oh, okay." He was
Actually,
shocked.
Yeah.
Rarely
Then
happens.
what happened was he asked the guy to come here. Then you can see he was so scared because he thought I'd be complaining and something's wrong and everything. Then the manager actually asked us to pin a badge for him on his vest.
Oh, okay.
It's a special achievement badge. Like playing game like that.
Yeah.
A special achievement badge, and all the other waiters, I'm pretty sure you know what place is this really. They all started singing as how they do with people's birthday.
Yeah.
They sang for this guy.
Skyfall.
That's definitely not the song. Okay.
So you can see that he was really proud. And for what I feel is that I want this kind of service to carry on.
Yeah.
And I want to make him an example for all the other waiters, because a lot of times when I go to that restaurant, the waiters, I mean, they are friendly, but they are not that friendly.
Yeah.
So to conclude this segment, what do you think is the one most important thing when it comes to client servicing? Let's start with Part3.
One most important.
The aspect, the most important aspect when it comes to client servicing.
Okay. Well, first of all, is friendliness, and the second thing is time factor. I think no matter where, what kind of business or what kind of clientele you're doing, somehow that time thing, it's like it needs to be managed really well in like every sector. And I know sometimes we wait really long in a lot of places, but yet when you're there, you can actually see that this can be fixed. There's something going on there, like people are going for too many breaks. Not all the counters are being manned at the same time, because we all know where that is. And yeah, so and I think that, I mean, in this time and age, everything is paperless. Everything is fast moving, fast paced, you know. Yeah, I think it's efficiency. I guess I would like that.
That would be the word, efficiency.
Yeah, so it's efficiency. And then the next thing is you want someone who's pleasant enough to deal with. So at least it doesn't make your day bad. I mean, just going to something, getting something done in the beginning, that person just puts you off mood all of a sudden. The rest of the day is pretty much gone. There's so many irritants in life. Like,
Edo?
I think for customer service is, I think first thing is being genuine. I guess that's something everyone realize, especially when you're genuine, even though you might be at the wrong one, people will know like, yeah, this guy's genuine. It's not you making your fake smile and feel like, yeah, just doing because you're getting paid. Then I think another thing is just being considerate. You have to put yourself in that person's shoe. Like last time I didn't care about the other guy's my waiter and all. Now it's like I'm the one waiting on you and all. And you're out the whole day, you're standing, you have so much things on your mind, and then you have your own problems, and then you have to listen to other people telling you their problems, and like you just don't, I just don't care about. I have to service because it's my job. So I think you have to take consider of that, like be empathetic lah. And I think that's the main thing, especially when you're dealing with people, be empathetic of them as well. Just don't always you think you're always right and all lah.
I just want speed. I don't care if I can see a doctor in 5 minutes. I will just be like, yeah, okay, I'm done. I'm already out of there by 5 minutes. Because I love going to the shop, buying the stuff and going off. So waiting is like one of the worst things, one of my pet peeves. So I just want speed.
So
I don't care if the guy's rude or not.
So there you go. The summary is fast, efficient, genuine. Correct?
Yep.
All right. Tune in every Friday to catch Shan and Junsen on Krossfire, only on Junsern and Shan.